In the dim and foggy streets of Seattle during the 1980s and 1990s, a terrible shadow lurked, preying on the city's most vulnerable. This was the era of the Green River Killer, a name that would eventually come to be associated with one of America's most prolific and horrifying serial killers, Gary Ridgway. Ridgway confessed to murdering at least 71 women, primarily targeting sex workers and runaways. The initial discovery of the bodies left authorities reeling. In July 1982, the first few victims were found along the Green River, giving the killer his infamous moniker. As the body count increased, a task force was assembled, led by law enforcement officers, forensic experts, and seasoned detectives. However, despite their best efforts, Ridgway managed to elude capture for almost 2 decades, leaving a trail of fear and sorrow in his wake. At the heart of the investigation was Dave Reichert, a detective whose dogged determination kept the case alive through a myriad of twists and turns. The investigation was fraught with challenges, from limited technology to false leads and a long list of suspects. One of the most striking moments in the case occurred in the 1980s when the infamous Ted Bundy offered his insights from death row, drawing parallels to his own crimes and suggesting investigative strategies. Despite these eccentric contributions, Ridgway remained at large. Breakthroughs in forensic technology, particularly DNA profiling, eventually marked the turning point. In 2001, a pivotal moment arrived when DNA evidence conclusively linked Gary Ridgway to several of the victims. As authorities closed in, Ridgway was arrested, a seemingly ordinary man whose monstrous actions had devastated countless lives. His arrest brought a mixture of relief and anguish to the families of the victims. Ridgway's trial was a spectacle of grim revelations. He cooperated with investigators, providing detailed confessions and leading them to previously undiscovered remains. In exchange for his cooperation, he avoided the death penalty. In 2003, he was sentenced to life imprisonment without the possibility of parole, spared execution in return for his full admission of guilt and assistance in solving the murders. The sentencing drew a diverse array of reactions. While some families found solace in the closure, others struggled with the knowledge that Ridgway would live out his days, albeit behind bars. The case of the Green River Killer remains a somber chapter in the annals of criminal history. It underscores the relentless determination of investigators and the harrowing impact of unimaginable evil. Today, Gary Ridgway serves as a chilling reminder of the predators that can hide in plain sight, and the critical importance of advancing forensic science in the pursuit of justice. The quiet shadows of the Green River still whisper the secrets of those lost, their stories forever intertwined with the relentless pursuit of a serial killer whose name became synonymous with terror.